In today's video, we are actually going to be going over Fortnite Chapter 3, Season 1, the live event. We're going to be explaining everything that's going to be happening in it. Is it actually happening? Is it being delayed? Is it cancelled? What's going on? We're going to be going over absolutely everything. We're going to be reacting to some really cool stuff as well that you probably haven't seen. And we're also going to be talking about the theme of Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 2. So strap on in because this is going to be a very information-heavy video. Okay, so first things first, we are going to talk about the leaks. So essentially what is happening, if you guys don't already know, we have a new season happening in the next 2 weeks, which I, for one, am very, very excited about. It is actually a war-themed season, which, if I'm being honest, is really poor timing, but, you know, Epic have probably had this season in the work for months, so that's something that is unfortunately out of their control. It's pretty much finished, it's ready to go, it's ready to ship, and this is going to be a really exciting season. If you haven't already heard these audio logs, I'm actually going to play some of them for you right now.
Greetings, unauthorized trespasser. It's come to my attention that you are intercepting sensitive communications meant only for the Seven and our allies, a crime which you will now pay for with your life. I'm kidding. It's actually good for you and the loopers to understand the gravity of the situation. We stand on the brink of annihilation, to put it lightly. Not today, and maybe not tomorrow, but soon we will be at war with the imagined order. The Seven will lead the way, and it is my sincere hope that you will follow us into battle when that day comes. But today is not that day. Today, we have peace. I suggest you enjoy it while you can. Learn everything you can about the island. Gather your allies and stand ready. Paradigm, it's me again. This is my final message. Everything, and I mean everything, depends on you now. You've always been so much more than just our pilot. In our darkest days, you brought us hope. You brought us together. And after everything you've been through, I wish we didn't need you to suit up again. But we do. We really do. All reality is yours to save. You know, that's it. Just all reality. You just need to come home.
Okay, so as you can see from that, that clearly says that we are going to be having a war next season. It's going to be the Imagined Order versus us, which is going to be really sick. We're going to be seeing a bunch of really cool stuff coming into the game. One of those things that I don't actually think anybody has really spoken about is the fact that we're more than likely going to see helicopters and guided missiles coming back. The reason for that is, if you actually have a look at the Naomi Osaka trailer here, you can see that helicopters are in it, and they're currently not in the game. So that is most likely a bit of a nod and a bit of a teaser that we're probably going to be seeing helicopters return, which I personally am pretty happy about. I really like helicopters. I think they're really cool. They're not terrible like planes. I still have Vietnam flashbacks thinking about planes and being stream sniped. So that's actually really dope that we're going to be seeing some returning items in the next season of Fortnite. Next up, we're going to be talking about the live event and if there actually is one inside of Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 1. So basically, at the moment, we don't actually think there is going to be one. The last update that came out was unfortunately the last proper update of Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 1. It was the last one of the season. And there was no files, nothing was added that suggested there is going to be a live event, which personally I think is a real shame, so I don't actually think we are going to see one. I think what we're going to see instead is we're going to see a massive cutscene similar to what we got at the start of the season. We're going to see a cutscene where some really cool stuff happens, which sort of transitions us into the next season, which is going to be very exciting in all honesty. But fear less, because some people have actually gone and made their own live event, which is absolutely nuts. So let's have a look at it because we're going to react to it right now. Okay, so this first video is actually a fan-made live event from the YouTuber Trimix. Definitely check him out, show him some love because this would have been ridiculously hard to make. Let's suss it out. Okay, so here we go. We've got the... Oh my god, what? Dude, I want to know how he actually made this. This is actually nuts. Holy, bro. Whoa! Okay, so they're actually, like, full-on fighting. I could see, like, Epic making something like this, like the actual fight, because this is actually nuts. We've got the Chapter 1 robot, the mecha team leader, fighting against the Foundation statue. I could see that thing coming to life, to be honest. That wouldn't even surprise me, honestly. And what? Can we talk about the fact that he just blew the robot up? That was actually nuts. Like, for a fan-made live event, that was actually really insane. Okay, so this next one actually comes from Top 5 Gaming. I don't know how people seriously make this stuff. It is actually nuts how talented some people are. So this is featured on his channel. The actual guy who made this, I'm not 100% sure. I'm trying to feel like I can find him. Yeah. So here he is, Fear. So if we click on his Twitter here is a link. He makes a lot of animations and stuff. Very talented guy. Check him out. Show him some love because he absolutely deserves it. This stuff is not easy to make, guys. So let's come over here. Let's actually full screen this and have a look at this live event.
Monster.
Okay, so they're shooting like a flare. Okay. Some of the 7. And I'm assuming that's the Polar Peak monster from the looks of it. Yeah, it is! Yo! This thing looks insane. Holy, bro. Dude, it is actually like a creepy-ass looking thing, eh? What is... Oh my god. That is actually terrifying. Yeah, bro, I'd be scared too. Wait, what's that? Oh, it's to make a team leader! Here we go. It's about to go down. This looks like Epic made this themselves. It's that nuts. Holy crap. Seriously, Epic, you need to hire that guy. That was absolutely nuts. That was just insane. I get that they were obviously both very different live events. One was like a live in-game event and one was a cutscene. Regardless, they were both absolutely nuts, and they deserve all the praise in the world. Finally, the last thing we're going to talk about in this video is actually going back to Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 2. We're going to be talking about why I actually think this is going to be one of the best seasons of Fortnite that we have ever had. Now, the reason for it is quite simple. Every time that we've had a Season 2, whether that be in Chapter 1 or Chapter 2, it's been a massive upgrade from the first season. So, this first season was obviously pretty bare bones if you think about it. There's actually not too many weapons inside of the loot pool. We obviously got a new map, we've got some vaults, we've had a bunch of different updates. But overall, we don't really have too many new weapons. So I think that in the next season, we are going to see a massive change to the loot pool. I think we're going to see a bunch of new weapons, which we obviously seen in Chapter 2, Season 2, with all of the mythics. I could see us getting something similar to that. I could see vaults returning, again, with the war theme that they're going with. They could do a lot of things potentially with that. I could see stuff like Tilted potentially being destroyed again, parts of the map being destroyed. We're already seeing a bunch of different locations similar to Covert Canyon, obviously coming to the map, so I could see a bunch of stuff like vaults returning, which I am really hoping for because personally, vaults are something that I'm a big fan of. We could have bosses around the map that drop different mythics and stuff like that. There's plenty of stuff that they could do with this next season and that they probably will do with this next season. I've already seen leakers talking about how hyped they are for the next season, so they obviously know a lot more stuff than we do, and there's obviously stuff that they refuse to leak purely because it's going to obviously just, you know, ruin the surprise of the season. But if they say it's good, chances are it's probably going to be good. Cypher PK's also been hyping it up. And I mean, he always is in the loop. He always knows stuff before it actually happens. So I'm very excited. I really like this season. So the next season can only be better than this one. The only problem I had with this season was the meta, if I'm being honest. The SMG meta sort of sucks. So I would really like to see that change coming into the next season. But let me know your thoughts on, you know, everything regarding Chapter 3 Season 2. I would love to know. Anyway, so that being said, that's the video, and I'll see you guys in another video.